Welcome to another edition of Big Ten Thursdays. I'm Emily Ehman for volleyballmag.com with Courtney Buzzerio, a senior setter and right side hitter for Iowa. Courtney, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Something interesting about you as a player is how versatile you are. Like I said, you played setter and right side for Iowa's 6-2 system. And for the last 2 years, you were the only player in the Big Ten to record a triple-double, which is a huge feat, something that obviously not a lot of players do in the Big Ten, but even around the country. So I want to know, how do you balance having multiple key roles in this Hawkeye offense?
The past 2 seasons, obviously, craziness. We've had a couple injuries where I've just had to step into that role as doing a little bit of both. I think the biggest thing for me was just taking it. When I was back row, I was a setter. And when I was front row, I was hitting and blocking, and definitely dividing the two positions as two positions, and not just when I'm back row, I was thinking about, oh, I should have gotten that kill the last play, last rotation when I was front row. And then when I was front row, thinking about the setting aspect of it. I definitely tried to divide the two positions up as different positions, which they are. They're completely different and require different thought processes. And I think that was the best way to tackle the different positions that I was put in last year.
But you also played with your sister Meghan for 2 years during your freshman and sophomore seasons. What effect did having her around have on you during those seasons and growing up around the sport of volleyball?
Yeah, she was a great asset for me, especially freshman year. She was the main reason why I came to Iowa in general to play with her. And then being able to play with her and just have her knowledge of the way the program works and the way college volleyball works in general. On the court, she knows how I'm thinking. If I make a face, she knew what I was thinking and trying to help me out and that sort of thing. And I really loved playing with her, and growing up as watching her play, being able to have that experience was really special.
Looking forward to the season that's starting up in just a few weeks. You guys play some tough opponents once non-conference play starts up. You guys have Washington, who went to the Final Four last season, Coastal Carolina, who only lost one match the entire season, and then Iowa State, your guys' in-state rival. And last season, your team played exclusively conference matches. Last spring, you didn't have any non-Big Ten opponents in the last 2 years almost. How's your team prepping to face these non-conference opponents here in a few weeks?
Yeah, we are not taking preseason lightly. It's almost as crucial as Big Ten for us, because Big Ten is notoriously so difficult and tough that our preseason and non-conference is gearing up for that and challenging, and it's going to have its own challenges, like you said, with Washington and Colorado. That weekend is going to be huge, and then the following weekend with Syracuse and Iowa State, that's just going to be tough physically and then emotionally, because it's Iowa State and that in-state rival aspect of it. Yeah, we're definitely taking it it's stepping stones for Big Ten, but it's just as crucial for our overall standings with our record and our goal to get to the tournament.
Yeah, some people forget that the Big Ten is so hard, that especially those non-conference matches for teams that, don't make the tournament every year, teams that are trying to make it for the first time, those non-conference matches are sometimes even more important than the Big Ten ones. And people sometimes seem to forget about that.
Yeah, our meetings on Monday to get season started, we were right out of the gate talking about what our road to the tournament's going to look like. We haven't done it in quite some time, so ever since I've been here, that has been our number one goal. And so we looked in depth at what our schedule is going to look like and how getting a 500 record and how important those beginning games are for sure to get us prepped and then get us a couple wins to get a little cushion in for Big Ten.
Yeah, to get that little non-conference cushion in there, hopefully rolling with some momentum into that Big Ten season. All right, Courtney, to finish up here, I want to know your favorite places to eat around campus.
Okay, I have a few. So there's a really good sandwich spot called Nodo downtown. And then my favorite restaurant would either be Tin Roost, it's a little bit out of town, or Monica's.
Well, thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully, best of luck once the non-conference season starts into Big Tens. Get that cushion for you guys, and I'm excited to watch you guys this fall.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you.